So hey YouTube world, I'm back again with another video, and this time I'm going to talk about how I became a teen mom. I became a teen mom at 16, of course, and oh boy, it was not easy. Oh my goodness. Don't make this mistake, but I was 16, or I just turned 16 in June 27th, of course, and I had a one-night stand with a guy I thought was 21, and when I stayed that, because he told me he was 21, found out he was really 28, so I'm not sure if that was rape or not, because I didn't know, but he knew how old I was. But anyway, I became pregnant at 16. I told him, my oldest child's father that, and he was like, no, you know what I'm saying, did you sleep around, maybe it's somebody else. I'm like, no, it's you. Like, at 16, I did not sleep around. He was the only person that slept with, and this is the truth. And at that time, and I'm saying that because I didn't lose my virginity to him. Of course, things happen. Teenagers do silly stuff. But I told him that he wasn't having it, so it was like, whatever. Now, I didn't tell my parents right away. What I did was, of course, foolishly, when I went to school, I told my friend at the time, her name was Tiffany, I told her, and she was like, oh my God. She was like, I know him. She was like, he tried to, sleep with my friend who was 15 or 17. I don't remember how old she was at the time. I'm like, wow, really? Like, he should go to jail for, being a pedophile, molesting little girls. And basically, how my mom found out, I told her that I had really bad cramps, and my mom is from the South, and I don't know, they just know, when somebody's pregnant, they have a dream, saying, like, dream of fish, or either she just knew me, like, she's like, I can look at you and tell that you, we're pregnant. But this is how she found out. I told my mom I had, abdominal cramps. She took me to the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no, I can't be. That's not the reason. And in the back of my head, I kind of knew, like, oh shit, I missed the menstrual, or missed my period, like it might be, but I didn't let nobody know that. But long story short, did the pregnancy test. It came back. She came back. She did a urine test, and it came back positive. And she came back with one of those little circle things that tell you how far along you are. And she was like, "You're about 6 weeks." I'm going to tell you, I put my head down like this, and I cried. And she was like, I was kind of offended because she was like, "You want this to happen?" I'm like, "No, like, I did not want this to happen. Like, I don't know where she came with the idea. I guess because she has a lot of run-ins with teenagers who try to have kids. I was not trying to have kids. I made one mistake. I have not made that mistake again. Like, that was my only child as a teenager, and I did not have multiple kids as a teenager, as you know, because I have 5 kids, but that's a different story, and I'm still with that person with my other 4. But this one, being a teen mom was hard. And how my mom found out, I went to school. No, I had a car, and I was like, I'm going to drive to school. And Mom was like, no. She was like, I'll just hold on to the car for you, and I'll drop me off. So she dropped me off for school, and she must have called the doctor, because when I came out the doctor's office, she asked me, like, what happened? Sorry about that. Little story. She was like, oh, you just had a little ovarian cyst, and everything. She knew I was lying because it looked in my face. So she must have called the doctor, and the doctor told her. So I called my mom from school because I was hurting again. I was like, could you bring me some Tylenol? And she was like, on the phone, she was like, the doctor told me, saying that you're pregnant, you're 6 weeks. And I told her, yeah. And it was like, she was like, I'm very disappointed. And then I cried again at school. And everyone was like, what's wrong, what's wrong? And I didn't tell anybody right away, but even the teachers fucking knew. I guess because of how I am. I was like tired, like space. I don't know. Every time I'm pregnant, I just like space out, like daydream, be in a daze. That's how you can tell like I'm not myself. But yeah. So when I got home, she told my dad. My dad knew, and he didn't speak for me. He didn't speak to me for the longest. He was disappointed. And my dad is not the type that goes off or tells you things. He just stop talking to me, okay? So let's fast forward. I had complications in my pregnancy. I had bleeding. I forgot what you call that. Placenta previa, where the uterus or whatever, the placenta attaches from the wall, and I bled out. I had to stay in the hospital for 2 weeks. In the 2 weeks time, I caught the flu in there, so I had to stay an additional week, so that's 3 weeks. I was just miserable my whole pregnancy. So I had him May 3rd, 2008, 3:20 a.m. He was 6 pounds, 12 ounces. Yes, I still remember. Horrible. Yes, the pain was horrible. I almost died. I had to have 2 pints of blood, 2 pints of blood, because I lost it, so I needed that back into my body. That was awful. The good thing is I went back to my body size. I wasn't this big, of course. I was small. Yeah, his dad came and seen him. Do you know this MFer did not pick his shot up? He was like, my son was laying in the crib. I was like, you can pick him up. He was looking at him like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, you know what, just get out. Get out. Like, get out. Like, seriously, if you're going to be like that, you know what I mean? And it's been numerous times where I tried to contact him. My son's birthday was literally the day after I tried to contact him, the day before. He did not answer. And it was like, oh, fuck it, you know what I mean? Whatever. So, yeah, that's how I became a teen mom. No, I don't regret it. It saved my life because I could have been doing something very dangerous that could have got me killed, and I'm glad that didn't happen, and I'm here. So, yeah, I'm just trying to make this video super short, story short, because I have limited storage space because, as you know, I'm using my phone. So, I want to upload this video today. Sorry, I ran out of space like twice already. Sorry, y'all. So, please like, comment, and subscribe.